What is good, everybody? My name is Polo. Hope you're doing well. And today I have a request to listen to something I'm pretty sure I've never heard before because it's from Rage Against the Machine. I didn't grow up listening to Rage Against the Machine. If you're new to the channel, I grew up listening to mostly hip hop and R&B with a few select songs outside of the genre. Well, a lot of select songs outside of the genre, but never listened to a full album that wasn't either an hip hop album or an R&B album. So much of the theme around this channel is for me to react to music and have an open mind to music I wouldn't normally listen to. You know, I don't play an instrument, just an average Joe on the internet. So today's request is Rage Against the Machine Bombtrack. All right. Now, before we get into it, if you like this type of content, do me a big favor and like the video. If you want to stay up to date, whenever I post, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Sometimes I like to read up on the track a little bit before listening to it because they usually have a pretty good message and I can get lost in the music if the lyrics are not really clear when they're spitting them. You know, they tend to like sometimes spit them fast and have them come out in different creative ways and you don't always get it on the first listen. So it's not just about the heavy riff through the riff, though the riff does go hard. It's a political gut punch. Bombtrack is Rage doing what Rage does best, calling out systematic injustice, all right, capitalism. I kind of like capitalism, and exploitation. Think of it like an anthem or revolution with Zach De La Roca spitting venom about the system props up the rich and tramples over everyone else. The line, landlords in power, whores on my people, they took turns, says it all. It's about resisting the powers that be with fists raised and amps cranked. You know, I definitely love music with a different point of view to challenge my own way of thinking. I'm not going to read any spoilers on the record, but yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Check 1 2. I got the lyrics pulled up here. Let's go. Oh, really nice bassline intro. I like the riff. It's a build. Wow. Gut punch was a really great description of I don't know if it was describing the intro, but that's what the intro was. This is beautiful. And then you get this build. Nice. Chills. Thought I'd heard all the best Rage Against the Machine records. This has to be just 37 seconds in, at least, in probably the best intro I've heard from them. De La Roca, I'm sorry if I got his name wrong. He raps like he's on 10 all the time, man. You know, just aggressive, just attacks the track every time. says, landlords and power whores on my people. They took turns, dispute the suits. I ignite them and watch them burn. My goodness.
With the thoughts from a militant mind. Hard line after hard line. Landlords and power whores on my people. They took turns, dispute the suits. I ignite them and watch them burn. Burn, yes you're gonna burn. Burn, yes you're gonna burn.
That's such a nasty riff. So aggressive.
Dispute the suits. I ignite them and watch them burn. Burn, yes you're gonna burn. Burn, yes you're gonna burn. Burn, yes you're gonna burn. Burn, yes you're gonna
It's aggressive and it flows at the same time.
burn. Yes you're gonna burn. Yes you're gonna burn. Burn, yes you're gonna burn. Burn, yes you're gonna burn. Burn, yes you're gonna burn. Go to one.
That riff is crazy.
Another funky radical Bombtrack started as a sketch in my notebook. And now don't post make books, take another look. My thoughts are here and you begin to fear that your car will get pulled if you interfere with the thoughts from a militant mind. Hard line after hard line. Landlords and power whores on my people, they took turns. Dispute the suits, I ignite, and then watch them burn. Burn, yes.
All right, they keep it simple and just repeat the same verse. Nice.
You're gonna burn, yes 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 you're gonna.
You know, the guitars are in this are Tool-esque, okay? You're new to the channel. Someone recommended Tool to me, all right? And they're my favorite band by far over any band I've heard. There are some bands that come close. Pink Floyd. I would say Led Zeppelin has a ways to catch up in terms of, but Led Zeppelin, to be fair, they have a wider range of music, and a lot of it is on the same level as Tool to me. And then some of it is just, you know, they're a band that tries different things. Okay, they still manage to keep the Led Zeppelin sound. Versus with Tool, I don't think I've ever heard a song that wasn't incredible to my ears. You know, but that's a different thing. Don't know why I went off on that tangent. Yeah, this is amazing. Rage Against the Machine is building up a catalog here. Oh man. I love the guitar work in this.
Hey yo, it's just another Bombtrack. Yeah. Check it out. Burn, yes you're gonna burn. Burn, yes
Oh
you're
my
gonna
gosh.
burn. You're gonna burn, yes you're gonna burn. Burn, yes you're gonna.
Probably one of my favorite songs that I've heard from them so far. All right, you know, people go to like the big hits, the one that they're known for. I don't know how much this is a signature record in terms of their catalog. You know, if this is your top three, let me know in the comments section. But I gotta say, their tracks have all been amazing that I've heard. You know, 10 out of 10. But this one is just different. I really think the riffs in this just hit really hard. The flow, the rap style, just overall, just a really, really incredible track. What an ending. Yeah. My favorite Rage Against the Machine track so far. All right. I loved everything about it. It definitely makes the forerunner. Who sent this in? Raymond. Great. Raymond with the 7 coffees. Appreciate the support, my guy. Really, really great request. You guys know I'm going to give you my opinion regardless of whether, you send me $1 or whatever, or nothing. I'm going to tell you what I think of it. I wasn't quite sure with Rage Against the Machine at first, if it was like the type of sound that I really would go for, you know what I mean, in terms of when I'm listening to, rock. But man, this hits really, really hard. Got chills all throughout this record. Even if I agree or don't agree with the lyrics, which I'm still trying to fully comprehend. I know I read it, but I'm a little bit of a slow learner, so I have to go over it again and see what the record is about. But I love music that challenges the status quo to a degree, because it keeps us on our heels, and and they bring light to it. A lot of people are influenced by artists, and being an artist is a really it's a big job that people don't take seriously, and they lead people in bad directions for self gain. But that's another story. So I love when you have these rebels that just say, hey, at least think about what I'm saying. So, but in terms of the music, what I bang it in Forerunner, 100%. This was dope. Anyways, that was a lot. If you like the video, do me a big favor and like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you want to support the show, you can buy me a coffee in the link below, as none of these music reactions, or most of them, are not monetized. I don't get paid for them, so you guys power the show. Or you can hit up my Patreon, where you can contact me directly, and also catch content that doesn't make my YouTube channel. Some of the requests that you guys send even may be on there as well. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.
I did it.